What's wrong with you?
Oh, how was your day, Damien? My day, Tanya? My day was amazing. Thanks for asking. I got another fucking no from a job today. Actually, 2 jobs. 2 jobs said, fuck you. Oh, and on the way home, I had a little run-in with 5-0. They got a little free spirit with their hands. And my face.
I was wondering why you look like that.
But you didn't ask. Because you don't care.
I care.
Yeah, right.
It's just, it's always something up with you. Always. And I guess I'm just trying to figure out when things are going to turn around.
Yeah. Turn around.
Yeah. Oh, really? That's how you feel?
What is going on, beautiful people? This is your boy here, Wesley from A Connection TV here on YouTube, the one place on the World Wide Web where we actually adopt similar connections despite our differences, and welcome to my channel. If this is your first time seeing me, definitely follow me on all social medias, Instagram and Twitter at A Connection TV. Also, leave a comment on this video, like this video, and subscribe. All 3 things are free to do. And if you saw the clip at the beginning of this video, I am an indie filmmaker and I run my own online streaming platform called watchactv.com, where myself and a couple other indie creators produce original scripted content that's uploaded weekly. I am here to discuss some horrific, not so great news about Jonathan Majors. It was reported today by TMZ. Here's what allegedly happened in the lead up to this. Per outlaw enforcement sources, police were told that the alleged victim is Majors' girlfriend. And according to her, they got into an argument while in a taxi returning from home from a bar in Brooklyn. Our sources say police were told the girlfriend saw another woman texting Majors and she confronted him, trying to sneak a peek at his phone. We're told the alleged victim / girlfriend claims this got Majors mad and that he allegedly grabbed her hand and allegedly slapped her. We're also told the alleged victim claims he put hands around her neck during this. Our sources say the woman was dropped off somewhere and that Jonathan Majors spent the night elsewhere. It appears the girlfriend went to police the following morning, Saturday, and reported a crime. I'm going back before the update. Jonathan Majors was arrested in New York City this weekend, and according to police, he's being accused of putting hands on a woman, but John's team is calling BS. Law enforcement sources tell us the actor was booked Saturday morning on charges of strangulation, assault, and harassment. We are told cops responded to a call for service around 11 a.m. Eastern Standard near the Chelsea neighborhood of Manhattan. We're told the alleged victim in this case, a female, relayed to police that Majors had gotten into a dispute with her and proceeded to attack her. Their exact relationship is unknown. Our sources tell us the alleged victim had visible injuries, including a laceration behind her ear, redness, and marks to her face. She was taken to an area hospital and is in stable condition. As for Majors, he was cuffed and taken to jail on the spot as police felt there was enough evidence for probable cause. We're hearing he is currently out of custody. Sucks. And I'm just hoping that is not true. Whenever I'm able to be inspired or aspired to, one day work with, one day meet, or whatever, anyone in the limelight, any of these celebrities, especially when they're black, it warms my heart to see them be successful. Jonathan Majors is a rising star. He's been, or is becoming a prolific actor. It's like he can do no wrong, right? He's just one of those guys that seems like he can do no wrong. He's about to be king for the next 5 to 8 years in the MCU, like guaranteed money. He's acting and has acted in so many other movies. And, people look at him as like this magnetic character, this magnetic man. Like, no one wants to see him getting into trouble. And so here it is. TMZ reports. He gets into trouble. And of course, it has to be associated with a woman. And it just sucks because once you have that stain on you, it's kind of hard to get it out. You know, it's like how you put bleach on clothing and then it discolors the clothing. There's no way you're going to fix it. For me, it's kind of like that. Oh, he's a woman beater, or oh, he assaulted a woman, or oh, you know, such and such and such women. Like, it just sucks because, you know, like, people are going to run away with this story and it's going to be whatever they want it to be now. I just hope that his reps who call BS are able to really, you know, provide evidence that it is BS. And hopefully this is just some chick that wants to get a rise out of, you know, him. Because once anybody reports you out there, it's out there. And it's left up for the public to, you know, decide on how they want to view it. You can have a story just be blatantly false and people are going to be like, oh, well, he did that. Can't support him. So I'm just hoping that they can provide some evidence that can prove that he's innocent. Because, you know, guilty until proven innocent. And at least for the most of us, I feel like we should think that way, right? But wow. You know, and I was speaking to a buddy of mine who just sent me the story. Matter of fact, I just came in from getting a drink at the bar. No, I mean, hey, I ain't driving with nobody. Nope, I don't even drink that much no more because, you know, drinking is just not the wave. I've done some, you know, crazy things when I've gotten drunk, and, you know, in my older age, I've realized that it's just not hot. And so if drinking makes you act this way, if drugs makes you act this way, don't do it. At least that's for me. I'm not saying he was drunk. I'm not saying he was drinking or doing drugs. But they went to a bar, allegedly. So, you know, whatever. But I was talking to him, and I came across a couple of these posts, and he was like, man, here it is. And he was like, you know, I was hoping that this wouldn't have happened. And it hadn't happened yet. But now, here we are. And it's going to suck for the rest of his career. And I'm like, hopefully it doesn't. Hopefully it doesn't. Hopefully he has a magnificent team. You know, honestly, I would want to believe at this point in the MCU, dealing with the Marvel Cinematic Universe, like movie studios and production companies have to have like a fail-safe. Like, in my mind, because they're like a juggernaut machine, a cash cow. And so when you invest money into someone to represent your brand and be a part of your franchise, there should be a lot of clauses in the contract. If I'm paying you millions and millions of dollars and you're a public figure, there needs to be a lot of clauses in this thing. And like, in my mind, it's like, if you're NTMZ, we dock your paycheck $1 million per film, or something extreme, right? Which would make actors feel like they shouldn't act out of pocket, you know? And it sucks. I hope this isn't correct. I hope this woman was just upset and, you know, jealous or whatever. And she's like, you know what? I'm going to call the cops on you and you're going to get arrested and your career is over. If you're messing with her, your career is over, Jonathan. Like, women have done that. People do that. It is what it is. I'm just hoping that it's kind of like that. And then that could be proven, because if he did this, I mean, it's a wrap. You know, one headline leads to other headlines. You know, and I had to Google to see if he was like in trouble before, but according to Google, as a teenager, Majors faced numerous struggles. He was arrested for shoplifting, suspended from high school for getting into a fight, and at one point he lived in his car while working 2 jobs to make ends meet after being kicked out of his house. I'm not saying one thing has anything to do with the other. You look at Jonathan Majors, you see Hollywood royalty. I hope he could be like the Mel Beyonce of like the actors. And not as the Majors. Michael B. Jordan seems to be unscathed for the most part. Although, you know, he's been in the headlines dealing with women, but not like on this level. Lori Harvey never, you know, came out and said that. What do y'all think about this? I mean, we really can't say much about it because we really don't know what's true or not. But I mean, this is just ridiculous. Like, it just sucks. You know, a lot of people don't realize when you're out in the limelight or in the public view or whatever, and people's like, oh, well, we don't care. You decided to do this career or whatever. Like, none of that matters. Like, a lot of individuals don't really realize how hard it is to just be you and then be this guy, or just be you and be like someone that's popular or whatever. You can't really do that, and you can't escape it. You know what I'm saying? Even at my level here on YouTube, like I could go just about anywhere. I could be out of state or whatever. Oh, you're that guy. And I can just imagine someone as high profile as Majors. Like, you just can't do anything. You just can't go anywhere. You can't wear what you want to wear. You can't have sex with whoever you want to have sex with. You can't be in any relationship nowadays. Like, people got to sign NDAs and stuff. Because, you know, as much as you want to be like a regular human being, you can't. At least you can't be around people, because people talk and people have perceptions and people like to envy you in silence and then just bring you down when they feel like they can bring you down. It's always like a public scandal when you're a popular entity online, and it just really sucks. And I hope that this is not true. I hope that he can come out of this. I want him to be extraordinarily successful, at least continue to be like who he's becoming to be. You know, not that he's trying to be comparative to anyone else, but I could see him being like the new Denzel Washington of this era. They kind of favor each other, to be honest. But hopefully y'all know what I mean. Sometimes I take things really, really literally. But whatever. This just sucks! And I just hope that none of this is true. Leave your comments below, and hopefully TMZ doesn't report anything else. Deuces.